Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Today we are going to see about secret of each zodiac sign happy in their job and career. Aries, March 21st to April 20th. Aries has a solid should be the one to start activities. They are adamant and don't accept compassionate to exhortation or orders given by others. Along these lines, Aries should have the option to set their own plan, including the capacity to begin new tasks. Aries regularly turns into the pioneer or proprietor of an organization, essentially in light of the fact that they have no capacity to bear being a subordinate. Another significant thing that Aries needs in a task is a component of rivalry. Taurus, April 21st to May 21st. Taurus doesn't manage weakness. They don't manage change, sudden astonishments, or the likelihood that they could get jobless immediately. Taurus will hazard cash, yet just that having a place with others. In view of these inclinations, Taurus is most joyful working at the most steady business or organization that they can discover, ideally an enormous organization. Bombing that, Taurus should sort out approaches to set aside cash and make day-by-day schedules to pad their nerves. Gemini, May 22nd to June 21st. The greatest thing that Gemini needs in something important to be cheerful is mental incitement. Gemini is acceptable at applying their thinking and relational abilities. They additionally love to travel. What Gemini doesn't adapt well to is exhausting schedules. While Gemini can discover help from an exhausting position by being an extrovert or building up a fascinating diversion, Gemini is encouraged to evade any work including a desk area or severe timetable. Cancer, June 22nd to July 22nd. One of the main impetuses of Cancer is their requirement for security. This need regularly drives Cancer to take the best paying position that they can discover. Sadly, this choice will place them in circumstances where their characteristic grouchiness turns into an obligation. Cancer is inclined to a periodic enthusiastic upheaval, and they should be in a position where it won't get them ended. As an option in contrast to financial prizes, Cancer is encouraged to consider occupations where they can sustain others. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. For Leo, the main piece of a task is an acknowledgement of their diligent effort. This incorporates enthusiasm for their capacity to sort out projects, regardless of whether they work alone or as a piece of a bigger group. Leo should be genuinely put resources into their work. In some cases this drives Leo to demonstrate that they can show improvement over any other individual. Leo additionally needs the opportunity to put their own individual stamp to the tasks that they work on. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgo should be presented to a huge load of data consistently to keep their psyches involved. Virgos additionally need approaches to consume their day-by-day yield of anxious energy. Due to these requirements, Virgos will in general float towards occupations that consolidate an approach to take care of their psychological craving with customary schedules. Virgos are acceptable with managing the little subtleties and generally approve of making plans for others to follow. Virgos should know about their inclination to reprimand others. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras should be encircled by others when they work. It doesn't make any difference in the event that they are clients, individual colleagues, or representatives. Sadly, this need to interface with individuals makes it difficult for Libra to settle on specific kinds of choices. For example, firing workers. Libra fears settling on some unacceptable choice and will put it off as far as might be feasible. Along these lines, what Libra needs most to be cheerful in a task is another person settling on every one of the intense choices. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpio realizes that information is power. This is genuine, whether they engage in legislative issues, account, medication, or running a classical store. Scorpio cherishes a decent secret, and is most joyful in a task, when they are burrowing for failed to remember, and covered data, or sorting out others' thought processes. Then again, they desire watch their own protection, knowing how insider facts can be utilized against oneself. Scorpio is encouraged to get a new line of work that satisfies one of their deep-rooted interests. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius is a sun sign that doesn't adapt well to exacting everyday schedules. Their requirement for autonomy implies that they work best when they are allowed to change their daily schedule. Sagittarius additionally does well in positions requiring travel. While Sagittarius is acceptable with adapting to change and can design in huge clearing vistas, they are bad at dealing with trifling subtleties. To be genuinely upbeat in a task, Sagittarius needs another person being liable for perusing the fine print. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorn has both a requirement for monetary prizes and status. Capricorn is acceptable at preparing, remaining immovably grounded in the thing is viable, leaning toward the time-tested. Capricorn generally approves of schedules. Indeed, they like to know early the thing they will do tomorrow. What they can't deal with is sharing position. Capricorn approves of being an individual from a group or the head of one. However, they are bad with being an individual from an organization. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. To be content with their work, Aquarius should discover one that satisfies what may seem like two clashing requirements. On one hand, Aquarius needs contact with individuals, for they are hopeless when they are desolate. Then again, they should be permitted to take care of their work in harmony without others intruding on them, or investigating their shoulders. The answer for this issue is frequently work in a compassionate field, or on a venture with worldwide ramifications. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces is the expert of covered up power. Pisces is acceptable at utilizing inactive obstruction and their instinctual passionate comprehension of human instinct to control others. Pisces likewise prefers to assemble privileged insights. These gifts sadly frequently drives Pisces down dangerous ways. To be really upbeat in a task, Pisces needs to associate the work with a higher reason. Rather than forfeiting assets and others for individual increase, Pisces will think that it's more compensating to utilize these equivalent gifts to serve others.